Yo, what's happening, people? What's good? Oh, the sun is shining again. Oh no. Oh no. I need proper blackout blinds, innit? Come on, clouds. Let's have a nice cloudy day stream. Save people. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're good. Big ups, crazy kid. What's good? What's fresh? I'm excited. I'm just excited. Like after the run, got off to a good start yesterday. I can't resist, but a little cheeky lunchtime Zomboid stream right now. So let's do it. This is looking a bit funky, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. It's not a lot I can do when the sun shines through on it like that. That's already shining through my curtain. Maybe I'll just go smaller and then the problem isn't as big at least. I think that's better. Yay, the remix of Jazza, yeah? Crazy kid. How am I? I'm good, thanks. I'm very good. All is well. Let's just continue straight away. Yeah, what can I do about that? I don't think there's a great deal I can do about it. We can try messing with the settings, I suppose. But actually, while the game's loading in, I think it crashed one time when I tabbed out while it was loading in. Yeah, no, I'm good today, thanks. I'm good. Had a good time last night. Went to see a gig last night. It was great fun. What is this run? So I think we're about a week in with this run in Grapeseed, on the Grapeseed map, which is a really nice little map, actually. I'm really enjoying it. We've got a car. We've got a decent amount of food. Like, we've already put the weight back on, so we're not underweight anymore. We've just been gathering up lots of wood, haven't we? We're very tired. Peckish. Yeah, we just basically got back from getting the car, didn't we? So yes, this is a modded map, yeah. So we can eat something, although I think, didn't we decide that if we're just peckish at this point now, with our weight at 77 and rising fast, we're better off not eating. We've still got donuts and burgers and things, or our fresh things. So we're better off probably not eating those at the moment. What day is it? It's the 14th. Okay, so on the 14th, let's just check what television there is. The sun's gone away now, that's good. I think hopefully we'll just be able to put up with it when the sun's there, because the majority of the time the sun won't be there. So I'm just looking quickly on the TV guide, right? On the 14th we have trapping this evening, so we don't want to miss that really. Getting a good start of trapping and foraging, it does help. So yeah, we've got trapping tonight, foraging tomorrow, and then the next day is the one without the midday show. Okay, fine. That should be fine. I don't know what else we can do really. I don't think there's much I can do. Maybe if I move this like that somehow, that could actually work. I wonder how I can pin that to there. I'll do it. Just do it like that. That actually seems to work potentially. I can't really tell now because the sun's gone back in. When it comes back out, we'll see if that's catching most of it or not. All right. Anyway. So yeah, I don't know if sleeping until I'm not sure if sleeping for just 3 hours is the right thing to do. It might be better to just sit up here and do some reading. Oh, didn't we bring back loads of sheets? Yes, we've got a load of stuff to sort out, I remember. In fact, cooking for intermediates needs to be read before the morning. So actually that is priority numero uno. Let's remove the book cover of this and see what we get. And let's read that. I think we're just going to stay up here for now. In fact, before we read it, we should just be able to add sheets to these. Okay, so that's good. That's a good start there. What book did we get? We got Cooking for Intermediates. I know that's the one we just said we were going to read. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's read this, and then we'll read Pottery. And then we'll just crack on with Cooking for Intermediates, which we want to basically just sit here and finish, and then we'll sleep with our alarm hopefully set for 5:50. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is what we'll do right here. Let's put that book cover down there as well. So sit on the ground, get reading. So what is my mod list? Wait, it's a new update. Yeah, this is a new update. They've updated all the sound. The main new content in the new update is that they've reworked all the sound, and it's brilliant. I mean, Project Zomboid updates are always good. They take their time, and they always do good. This is no exception. Okay, so we're about half done with that. That's not too bad. I'm actually just going to go to the loo while I can't fast forward this TV show anyway. So I will be... Oh no, someone's been bitten on telly. We should get a trapping show though, shouldn't we? But I think this must be new in the update. There's a lot more kind of news bulletins, even on Life and Living. There's more kind of like lore coming through on the television by the looks of things. We are actually catching quite a bit of that. It's made it, the way I've adjusted the sheet has made it a little better there. Are we going to get the trapping show? I just want to see that the trapping show is on before I just wander off to go to the loo. Am I on the right channel? What's going on? Yes, Scrap. Big ups. How are you? Did we just like miss it? Is the channel on the wrong... It's the wrong channel. No, not you. Yeah, why is it set? Oh no! So as I saved and loaded, it's changed channel on the TV somehow. Is that... Maybe that's a glitch in the new update that's being reported. I should look that up. I thought that was just like an advert. But I think we just missed the trapping show. Oh well, never mind. Let me go to the toilet anyway. I'll be back in 1 minute. Well, look, luckily, guys, it's not the end of the world that we missed that TV show because we do have the VHS tapes. So we will be able to watch that show, hopefully once we've already read the trapping book as well. Anyway, let's just fast forward this now so that this book is read. So then when we watch the cooking show tomorrow, it will be nice and OP. And... yeah, I'm not going to eat before bed either. I don't think we need to necessarily. I'm going to put sheets on all these. Yep, that's all good. Can do the rest of the upstairs as well at some point, I'm hoping. Let's just have a smoke. And then hit the hay. So yeah, so TVs might change which channel they're tuned into when you quit and then reload your save game. Always worth checking when we log in. At the moment, I think that our TVs are set to the right thing now. Never used to be an issue, that, but I think it certainly is now. So we've read all of those books now, and I think it is just... Let's open all these in case we find others while we're out and about. Cooking Show 7 is partially seen. I presume that's because it's this one that we're watching right now is Cooking Show 7. So I think this tape will become obsolete as we finish this show. And we're kind of just casually been working on farming for intermediates in the background, haven't we? So that's fine. Yeah, we should get some nice multiplier on our cooking here. Yeah, it's like nearly a whole level, basically, from having read the book. 5 times multiplier. It's pretty nice. Let's pop that down on the ground. So, a little sad. I think we can rectify that with a cigarette and, like, eating something fattening, right? There's a lot more sheets needed here. And, in fact, look, we actually can't reach these windows. It's a classic case where we can't actually put the sheets on the windows next to the door, next to the staircase, sorry. But we've only got 2 sheets left anyway, so we can definitely just do these 2. It certainly at least covers the whole hallway from people spotting us from that side. So decent enough of a result. There's one more there, none in there. It's kind of interesting. So there's a lot of consolidation of inventory to do, but I think more urgent than that is the boarding up of all the windows. So I think we should eat something that will make us a bit happier, and then we should head over the road to where all those logs are and try and get them. Now this does mean, okay, it's gone to 78 and only rising slightly. Let's eat the donut, which will make us happier. And let's fill up our... Yeah, it's gone back to 2. Let's fill up our water bottles here. Hear all the new sound effects, though. It is sick. We've also, something I've been quite proud of doing this time, is we're burying all our bodies. Oh, yeah, we didn't bury these 2 yet. Let's stick to the regime. Because you can... Oh, there's 3 here. Okay. So I don't think we can't put it there. We can put it in there. We just need to then fill that one. What we should also probably start doing is actually taking all the clothes off of these guys. Great. Alright, let's go and try and get the logs where we found them. We've got a car. We're ready to go with this. It's only got a 1/4 tank of petrol. But we've got these 3 empty gas cans, which I actually might keep on me. Ah, our bag's kind of... Actually, your bag isn't full, but it's not empty. We should empty this first. Fresh tofu, that should have gone in the fridge a while ago. Never mind. I think it's in here, isn't it, that most of the food will go like this. These 3 things will go in there. And then the rest of this stuff, we know it needs organising. We've actually, I didn't think we had one more sheet left, but we actually do. So that should go in the hallway on this side, I think. And then, yeah, I mean, the rest of this stuff is just, it does need organizing. For now, we'll just throw it all on here. I don't think there's anything, yeah. We're gonna get to organizing all of this. There's loads of stuff in the garage here, but we're gonna actually move it all upstairs and make a massive storage room upstairs. Because obviously, in the long run, we will just live up here. Sorry, we'll live up there. Okay, the 2 upwards arrows has gone down immediately, so that's fine. I guess because we're already hungry again. So that was a fattening meal. It probably wasn't very filling. Anyway, we should. Yeah, it's just those log piles over there that I just want to have a little look at. Pretty sure there's a few logs there. We killed 122 zombies in like 6 days. So I heard someone then. The empty gas cans do weigh a lot. Can we get round to get to the other one? Or is it just the 2 logs that we're going to be able to get from here? No, yeah, we can get a third. So that'll just go into our main inventory then. So we're going to be very over encumbered on this walk home. Some of these bodies that we haven't buried because they're a bit further away from our base, we should actually walk around and just make tons of sheet ropes from all of their clothes before they rot away. Because it would be really good to have lots of sheet ropes, I think. Is this a gate? No, you just jump over that like any other. Okay, this is a little bit awkward. I'm just going to do this. I shut that, right? Yeah, okay, fine. That window will get smashed now. So being hungry isn't ideal when we're fighting. You can see we're not dealing proper damage. Wow, okay, yeah, there's quite a lot coming from over here. This is okay though. They seem to be coming one at a time. It's not too bad. Okay, unfortunately, not actually working so well. One of them became a crawler, that's good news for us. Let's switch to the axe, because it just does a little bit more damage, and it's a little bit of a faster swing for larger groups like this. There we go, got a kill there. The crawler is really awkward to deal with when you've got somebody else on their feet as well. Look, we did take very minor... As you know, that I think that was from being over encumbered, to be fair. Okay, not too bad. Does look like the majority. There's one more over there by the looks of things. Okay, let's craft all the sheet ropes we can from these 2 bodies. Okay. And from over here. We just want to be ready with quite a few, right? 7 from these bodies. That's perfect. So we'll end up with quite a lot of these then. It's only 9:40, so going to get some gas could be a real option here. 11 sheet ropes. That's pretty good. What we'll do for now is we'll just leave them on the floor at the top of the stairs. Just here's fine. Let's bury these guys, or at least take this one out of our actual house. I think with 2 hours to go, we'll just actually deal with these corpses and maybe go get the gas afterwards. There's a lot of graves already though, isn't it? Does a certain amount of time pass and we can re-dig the grave? Or is it just, that's it? I wonder. Who knows? I will actually get a perfect amount, and this will fill that plot perfectly. So that's all right. Easy does it. We've still not looted this building right here either. So that's something that could be worth doing. For now, with the little bit of time that we have, let's sort all the logs. I wonder if that gives us carpentry gains. 1341, 1342. Yeah, it does, a tiny little bit. So our total number of planks at this point must be quite high. Between the two piles, 27. So actually, I expected that we'd have more. Is each log only 3 planks? It is, isn't it? So for some reason, I was thinking they were more than that. So we got like 12 more planks. Yeah, that adds up. Let's come in here then. Let's continue reading farming. Then we'll have something to eat, so when we go out, we're not hungry, and we'll go and try and get some gas this afternoon after the carpentry show. Right. Now. Just 'cause I'm paranoid. I'm going to just double check. It's definitely tuned into life and living. Okay. Cool. Cool. That's level 5. All done. Not bad. Decent. I am really nervous about the helicopter though. When the helicopter arrives in this new update, it does seem a little bit harsher. Also, I recognise the sound less quickly than I used to, because they've changed the sound, and I think it's even harder to hear properly with a hard of hearing. So yeah, getting a hearing aid would be good if we can find one. Till next time. Farming on the floor. Have a smoke. Good, that's solved everything. I think we'll just eat the tofu maybe. Something that isn't, that's ideally a little healthier. 30, that's quite a big meal, and yes, low calories is kind of perfect actually. Is it just because of our hunger that our carrying weight dropped? And what are we carrying that's causing us? I mean, the weight of the Uzi can't really be understated. And we haven't even managed to put a silencer on it. So why don't we just leave the gun here as like a potential, it's just like if we need it, it's there, but it actually gives us quite a bit more room. We're carrying around a jar with us. And those, they don't really weigh that much. The nails don't really weigh that much. Let's put the jar in there. Okay, that's a bit better. Let's see if we can go and fill these with gas at the gas station. And yeah, we may have to do some killing on the way. I think the gas station's just there, isn't it? It's a little bit further down than that. Don't actually think we've looted this building here yet, whatever it is as well. The slush puppy. 3 to kill there. But yeah, there's the gas. So this shouldn't be too... Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to have to get the axe out, I think, and bring them back in this direction. Quite a few are coming out from behind there, and we've just gotten tired. This is definitely more than we bargained for. Hopefully with the axe we're okay. We're still doing decent damage in spite of being tired. There's a kill there. Another kill there. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. We definitely turned around at the right minute and noticed that there was more coming, and I think we've managed to kind of cut them off at the pass, as it were, in terms of being overwhelmed. Hold on a minute, guys. Good luck. Hold on.
So I think I'll probably be...
Okay, alright. This is a little bit scary. We paused at a nerve-wracking spot. There we go, we're okay. That's a kill there as well. Alright, so all good. We do have 4 diamonds on gold rings, right? Yeah, we do. So we're already gold ring and diamonded out. I suppose all that bling, it does all weigh a little bit, doesn't it? They are equipped though. Okay, well, whatever. We got more bodies to bury here. Maybe do that a bit later. Actually, because we're tired, I'm a bit nervous about heading down there. right now. Like, we've probably got enough gas. If the helicopter comes tonight, we probably have enough gas. Fingerless gloves on this guy. Let's get the sheet ropes going. I think up there, yeah, we definitely need to clear out some of those bodies and get those buried. Actually, there's some actual zombies up there to fight. We're gonna fill these beds with bodies so quickly. We can't let our local area get smelly, you know, so we've got to do it. We get 6 from these 2 bodies combined. Wait, did that one have some seeds on them? We definitely want the seeds. Just 2 more bodies. Oh. Stepped away at the wrong moment. See, there's there's like 2 or 3, maybe 3, 2 or 3 to kill up there. I think we'll do them at a later date. We need to have a smoke. Can we smoke? Yeah, we can. Smoke while we're carrying the body. That's good. Efficient. Being this tired, I don't really want to do any more fighting. So I think going too far away is a bad idea. But then again, there isn't much I want to do indoors either. But yeah, I just think while we're this tired, it's just too risky. I want to play it safe. I want to survive. Do you know what I mean? So let's go and take it easy. Oh, I'm an idiot. Just trying to put the ones that are already on the floor on the floor. It's like, yeah, that's fine, mate. They're on the floor. So we just read some. Oh, look, hold on. We can definitely do that. Let's have another smoke then. The light is still looking good. I can read that. It's on the ground. Point at the telly. Fast forward for a couple hours. It just gets immediately stressed when not smoking. It's like you need to basically be smoking constantly. It might also be the blood on my clothes. It's making me stressed quickly. So if the water's not run out, it might be worth washing our clothes. This book's nearly finished, isn't it? At this point. Which is pretty good. Ridiculously tired now, yeah. Okay. That's cool. We won't eat. We'll just smoke and go to bed after this. I'd like to find a proper hat. The welding mask offers a decent amount of defense, but it's not great. We've got 1 level of foraging out of the 2 shows so far. That's good. We have a little bit of first aid XP as well. Until next time, guys. Our alarm's set. It's all good. See how long he sleeps for. Probably a long time if he was ridiculously tired. Still think we might wake up before the alarm. Maybe not. No, we didn't. He slept all through the night, still only just peckish. So that's pretty jokes. Again, yeah, with the cooking for intermediates that we read, we'll probably complete level 4 of cooking at this TV show, which would be good. Seeing as we're carrying a bandage around with us, do we really need 3 rip sheets? Would be my question. The rip sheets are so much lighter than the bandage as well. Substantially lighter. Also, the Molotov cocktail actually weighs quite a lot. It might be worth just keeping it in our bag rather than just in our main inventory. I mean, it's good to have it to hand, but we can whip it out the bag quite easily if we end up deciding we've gathered that big of a troop, you know. But what I imagine is it'd be good to save it for when we arrive back after the helicopter. If we can get some sleep somewhere else out of town, drive into town, fresh and ready to go. Gather everyone up from around the base. Yeah. Do the burn. What was that? Yeah, that was a cooking level. Okay, good. We're leveling everything up nice and quick anyway. That show's finished. Not quite. No, not quite, sorry. I think we might as well just finish this book once the show's finished anyway, if we haven't finished it already by the time it's done. Won't take long to just fast forward this. See you tomorrow, yeah? There we go. Have smoke. So we need that sledgehammer, really. But the question of food does arise again. Should we eat the burger? I feel like the burger's the most likely thing to become unfresh. There we go. Dealt with all the hunger. It didn't give us fed, though. It just stopped us being hungry. Let's loot this house. That's locked. Yeah, there's definitely sheets on those windows. In there, we do need a load more sheets. But that door's locked. Try around the back. There's like these... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we've got some fighting to do then. Looks like they're being stupid enough, though, that we should be able to fight them easily one by one. Or in like manageable little chunks. They've all smashed that window and gotten stuck inside the property. They're actually coming out in quite a thick group here. Wow, a couple of one-hit kills there came at the right time. So we need to spread these guys out a bit more. Maybe we can get some hits on that one that was in the lead. Yeah, look, these... I mean, we could get lucky and find a sledge in one of those. You never know. We just got that one kill there of the one who's in the lead. There's two over there we don't really want to attract. But yeah, they're a bit more spread out now. This is more manageable. We can get a few hits in here now. It's getting a bit dense again. So again, another sort of lap of a few of these. Doesn't hurt. Just helps split them up. It's a safer way to fight. Because they all kind of choose different like paths when they're all like clumped up like that. Some of them get over the fence quicker than others. Some of them change direction quicker than others and things like that. And just see already they're just so much less clumped that I can definitely get hits in on a few. That was a kill. But that was also the end of our axe. Yeah, when a few of them fall over, that really does help. Again, quite nicely spread out now. I think they're all dead. With a big group like this, we should be able to get, yep, quite a few sheep ropes in one spot, which is an efficient way of doing it. And put all of those in the bag, I think. Have a little smoke to calm us down. And then let's see if this door's open here. Yes. No alarms. Nice. Alright, great. Let's eat some healthy things. Okay, so we want this in our bag. That's pretty nice to get some food in. Is that a Zoidberg? Can we pick up the Zoidberg, please? Squidman Karate. Yeah, we're definitely having a Zoidberg action figure. That's amazing. Put the broken hand axe in the bag too. We should be able to fix that at a later date. Remove curtains. And remove curtains. Now, we said we were going to get gas, didn't we? But we've gotten distracted by just looting this house. But it's right next to us. Completely unlooted. And yeah, remove curtains. We'll just take those few interesting items. That's fine. Slightly over encumbered now. Okay, sweet. Oh dear. That's all the books we need. Oh my god, that sound made me jump. Should just be able to escape now quite easily. Just to check there's nothing really interesting in here. Like a sledgehammer. Okay, I mean the hand dollies. Propane torch got nothing left in it, but it's kind of interesting. The hand dolly is great, but we do need both hands to operate it. I'm just going to take it out. How much does it weigh? Yeah, let's just put it in our main inventory and we'll go and pop it on the floor in our... Right, another empty gas can as well. Oh, we full in there. Okay, just in our main inventory is fine then. I thought we picked up the Hunter magazine somehow. Clearly not, that's also unread. Yeah, there's more stuff in here than we can take right now. There's animals in that cage as well. Yeah, I thought I'd seen both of those before. I think we have to come back. There's just too much stuff here for us to take all in one go. Yeah. Let's make our escape. Very over encumbered. Pop that down here. That and that. And those. That and that and that. That's the helicopter right now. Still over encumbered. I'm not entirely sure. Why is it all the sheets? Let's fill up on water. We've got a backpack full of food. We've got some books to read when we get bored out in the wilds. That's this. Okay. We actually just have to drop these sheets and go. Which side of the car do they drive in America? This side. Let's just get out of these chunks as soon as possible. So, 16th, I think this means we'll miss a carpentry show. But if it pulls everybody out of town to the south, then that's ideal. Yeah, recently I've just sort of been hiding out for the helicopter, but I think it has gotten a bit harder since the update. They all seem to be going the wrong way to the way we want them to be going. But I suppose hopefully everyone north of us now is walking south, you know. Okay, crossroad. Remember, we don't want to use up more than half of our fuel. So once we've put half of the fuel into our escape, we've got to stop. We seem to be getting into an area of higher population. I think that was the Rosewood Junction. So this is a load of Rosewood traffic, basically, all these people here. People. Hitchhikers may be escaping inmates. Quite a joke sign. Let's take this path off the beaten track. Start eating some of the fresh stuff. And we could eat the ice cream while it's like before it gets melted, you know. It will melt, so let's eat it. I know that it's not the healthiest thing, but we can afford to go up to 83 or something, 84 in weight, as long as we don't go over 85. So the idea is that we bring a load of zombies into this random pathway here. I'm actually curious. We might just have a quick look together at the map, because I'll show you what I'm thinking here. Right. So we saw this, I think we passed this crossroad. I think basically that Grapeseed's like up here somewhere. You know, and we drove down the main road and we got to this crossroad, didn't we? And then we started to see, we saw these two signposts, that one and the Rosewood signpost, yeah. And then we kept going and we saw the hitchhikers may be escaping inmates signpost, and we kept going and we took this path. So I'm just wondering where it leads. Yeah, it doesn't really lead anywhere. So we're sort of sat like somewhere here at the moment. I think this is ideal. Bring the helicopter hordes down here like this. It actually might empty Rosewood a little bit for us, which would be nice. I'm just wondering if it's worth us kind of pursuing. Not really. We're not going to find much in those few houses unless we endeavour to get to these warehouses. But I don't think we have the fuel for that. So I think we're better off just sitting in the woods here, eating a bit, reading some of those books, which then if they don't have recipes attached to them, we can leave behind as well. We were lucky to have an inventory full of food when the helicopter came. So yeah, I think that's what we would do rather than aiming for those warehouses, to be honest. That makes the most sense. Just sit here and wait it out. The gas can go in there. So we can read these while sat in the car. It's pretty good. The trees probably provide quite good cover for us as well, make the zombies slower in their endeavour to follow the helicopter to this spot. But we will start seeing zombies coming out of the trees, and we'll have a decision to make then about whether we start the engine. Here we go. I think we have to start the engine. See, it doesn't kill them, and they probably damage our car. I think we killed one. I think that was a kill too. I can read some of these now. We're tired now, that's bad. But what can you do? What the hell kind of sound was that? So none of these have craft helper context menu, which means that, and because these are the vanilla magazines, yeah, so they won't have crafting recipes associated with them. So they actually can just be thrown away. So by thrown away, I think we'll just, when we check these bodies, we'll just leave them on there, yeah. Nothing of any great value on either of those two. I've got quite a few more to read. And we will just slightly fast forward. The reason I want to wait is because the helicopter sometimes comes back, as you know. And so I just don't want to head back home and have it reappear. So actually reading through all these books is a good activity. I can't, because we must have picked up, because it has, yes it does. You see there it says craft helper 41, that means we know that we use it in crafting recipes, and therefore we need to keep it long term. It's also one that doesn't teach us recipes, so we don't actually need to read it, we just literally need to keep it. And so last one now. Now we just sort through these, we just look at which ones. That one has craft helper, that one has craft helper, that one doesn't. So I guess the ones that do have craft helper go back into the bag. That one does. That one does. That one does. That one does. Soap making doesn't. Okay, so all these do. That one won't. And that one doesn't. So these four can also go onto the body. We just don't need to bother carrying them all the way back home with us. We can can just stay here. Okay. Are we hungry? No, we're stressed though, so let's have a smoke. Part of me is like, maybe we should go to that warehouse and look for a sledgehammer. Oh, let me just double check. I'm just going to look at the map again very quickly, see just how far away it is. I think it's just too far. It's like it's going to add like another 30% onto our journey from what we've already done. If I'm kind of calculating it, including the journey, well, the journey back, yeah. If you think right now we've got to just do the journey back, whereas adding to the journey, whatever we add to it, we'll have to do twice. And then we'll have to do the journey back from here. And I think when you think about it like that, it turns what we've done from being 50% of our total journey into like 30% of our total journey. It just doesn't feel quite right given how much gas we've got. I think we need to do a trip to a warehouse another time. But what I do think we need to do right now actually is sleep. I don't want to get home tired because we'll have to fight our way home. So I think we should eat the cake slice, which is most likely to spoil overnight. And then I think we should lock all the doors. Too panicked to sleep. Oh, because we need to be indoors to sleep. Okay, let's consult the map once more then. Damn. That is one of the terrible things about the trait that we take around being panicked outdoors all the time. Okay. Well, we have to drive to the house here then. And if it means that we run out of gas on the way home, we'll have to do the last bit of the journey on foot. I think we should be okay. I don't think it's too far to just get to these little local houses. Like, we're right at this crossroad already. We might find a fridge to put our salmon in overnight and things like that as well. So it might not be the worst thing. We won't be able to fight for these houses though, so that is one thing. Just gonna look at the map again. If we get there and there's a lot of zombies, that will be difficult because we're tired. So at the end of this path there should be a few houses anyway. Yeah, you can see, look, that we started with about a quarter tank. We took the key, didn't we? Yeah. We can't manage this. We can't do this. It's too many to fight, so we need to lose these guys. So we just walk down the field and then creep all the way back up, I think. Is our only option. Let's have a smoke. Got a huge amount of cigarettes. Carrying around 200 cigarettes at the moment. Yeah, ridiculously tired. It's too much. And with the panic as well, there's just no way we can fight more than one at a time. Maybe at a push two. Okay. Let's sneaky sprint all the way back up now. Hopefully we've covered enough distance there that they just simply lose interest along the way. And then we just pray and hope, you know, that there aren't more that have gathered around the house since we ran off. And we can just get into a side window, not engage with anybody. Okay, yeah, that's not looking good. Okay, we try this house over here instead, I think. What about behind us? Those guys there. The ones chasing us are still coming. Yeah, so this all isn't working. I have to just go to normal walking, I think. We can't afford too much more. Sneaky sprinting. At least we're just tired. We're not like overexerted at all. That's really going to work in our favor. Got to make sure we take all of them with us. Our base by the helicopter. Yeah, okay, this is looking good because I don't know, there's smashed windows on that house now. If this door opens, okay, it's actually really good. This one's burnt down. There's more zombies around that side. Not good. Let's chance it running up here. I thought I saw the house up here looking kind of vacant. And because we can't sleep in our car because of the panicky trait we have. We're just always too panicked to sleep in a car. So let's just stand here. See who comes. If it's just this one, we should be able to deal with. We won't use the weapon, so it's a little quieter. The rain will be providing us with good cover from noise. As you can see, we are very, very tired. At least we aren't overexerted. I keep saying that is essential right now. This door's open. I'm not actually even going to clear the house. I'm just going to try to sneak into any bedroom and just get the shut-eye that we desperately need. This is like pure survival mode now. All other bets are off. Right, so there's no curtains on here, but this is a good quality bed, whereas the other one I think would be medium. So there is curtains there. Not curtains on that window, which I'd like to get. So we'll just remove these. The other thing to do is to shut all the other doors. So if zombies come up here, they've got other doors to bang on before ours. Can we just look out of this window? Yeah, there's just a huge horde over by that house. So let's do that. Let's smoke and sleep. Turn off the alarm. I don't care how long we sleep here for. But we'll let some good amount of time pass between the helicopter having arrived and us attempting to make it back home. Okay. Alright, well we did it. We did it. We managed to get into one of the houses and get some rest. Actually, you know what? Give me 1 minute. Or less. 5 seconds. Right, okay. So we might as well loot this place properly now. Whitehead, I just sounds like fun. I just do like collecting the lipstick. Like, is the hairspray used in anything? It is. What's it used in? Aerosol bombs. Okay. Yeah, we collect hairspray now. Did that one already, didn't I? Staple, sheet of paper, pen. Right, okay, so I can only assume we don't have those because we did open everything up. Fishing for Beginners we've read already though, right? So these 2 books we want. Robotics, no. Fishing for Beginners we've read. Calculus textbook. I feel like we've got calculus textbook. I feel like we might even have it on us. Yeah, we do. Anatomy, okay, we need to take that home whether we've read it or not. Advanced mechanics, I think we should take. Remove the book cover of that, see what we get. Aluminium working, already read. Cool. Leave that behind then. Right. We forgot to put our food in the fridge overnight. Let's see if we can add to it anyway. It might actually be worth as well. Let's drink the lemonade. Eat the tofu. And what we're going to do is cook up the chicken and the salmon here while we loot the rest of the house. The green onion, the bread, the eggs. We'll put it all back in the fridge for now. We'll take it just before we leave. Max heat. Switch that on. Loot the rest of the kitchen. See this shelf? I want this shelf for our kitchen at home. But we're going to move the kitchen upstairs in the long run anyway. I don't think this is not the trip to be doing such things. Cooking intermediates we've read, yeah. Health textbook, don't need. Hunting textbook, already read, which means we've got it at home. Papermaking textbook, unread. Okay, so this one we can just actually read and then leave behind. Chicken's going to be cooked first. Yeah, be good to just get some protein in rather than just eating like sweets and stuff all the time. Get this red while the salmon finishes. I'm feeling pretty smug right now that we survived all that madness, you know? That was decent. So that can go on the floor. Salmon's finished. Turn off the oven. We're too full to eat it right away. Okay, never mind. Come back for the food. Let's just finish looting some of the other little bits of this house. That's just a toilet. Okay, no problem. Is there anything in this corner cupboard? No. So I think that's it, isn't it? That is the place fully rinsed. Still can't eat that. Put this food that has just had a nice amount of time in the fridge back, because we can basically drive home now. And in fact, that's what we should do. Should we take the adult magazine because it's kind of fun? So that's the whole crew that we left behind. Let's just run to our car and get out of here. Hopefully the car isn't too surrounded. And we just pray we have enough gas to get us home, basically. And then obviously we've got the actual task of what do we do when we get there? Are we gonna be alright? You know, that's the next question. Did the engine just die on us at one point just then? I think it might have done. It's definitely very zombie-y around here, isn't it? I'm hoping that some of the time we spent like here when we were driving up and down killing people, because we're not going to do that on the way home because it's just going to be a straight journey. The way back will be less fuel intensive than the way there. But also it remains to be seen just how busy it is back in Grapeseed when we get there. It might be really rowdy there when we get there, you know. So all that remains to be seen. Hopefully we can just make a smooth return to base. Park up fairly subtly, kill anybody who notices us, and get back in the house. And actually it's the 17th, so what does that mean for television? I think it might mean that the carpentry show is actually 6 PM today. And if that's the case, then we're laughing. Oh no, the 17th is the last day. Okay, fine. So yeah, so we've missed the last couple of carpentry shows and the foraging show. Basically, we missed a few TV shows, but that's cool. As we find VHS tapes, we'll find ones that we need. So the only show that, in fact, if it's the 17th now and it's gone 6 PM, there is no more TV to watch. That's it. Which is indeed the case, yeah. So, okay, so we don't have to worry about TV shows now. We just find cassette tapes, and either we've seen them or we haven't. And the ones we haven't seen, we'll watch when the time is right for books and things. So that's one. So the helicopter's out the way. The pressure of trying to catch TV shows when they're on is completely done as well. So this is definitely the stage at which I would say we're past the early game. We're into the mid game. So the survival of the helicopter is, and like getting through the period of TV shows, yeah. Now, it's not so encouraging. This is very, very busy around here at the moment. But this is Rosewood. This is, and we hung out nearer to here than we did to Grapeseed when the helicopter come. Okay, the engine did just die. I mean, driving through these kinds of crowds and then running out of gas would be a disaster. But I think we're getting out the other end of Rosewood now. Doesn't it feel that way? Much quieter again now. So that was the Rosewood crowds. Which makes sense because we literally dragged people from Rosewood to that main road by driving down it while the helicopter came. So that makes sense, and hopefully we find that Grapeseed is just nowhere near that busy on the main road because we managed to get our distance. If we come into town and the gas station isn't looking busy, we may as well refuel as soon as we can. But yeah, I think we can see the busyness here. This is the Grapeseed crowd starting to emerge now, I would say. So we're going to slow it right down to make as little noise as possible. And there's the gas station, but it is way too busy. So we're just coasting now. Try and pull up at the front of our house, which is right here. It's not actually too bad. I can see us getting through this okay, even just fighting these ones off, to be honest. Let's get our health up. Okay, no, we dragged quite a few because as the car pulled in, people heard us. So actually, I don't think we fight these. I think we have to distract these, lose them somewhere. And so if we're going to do that, we could do our burn now. It's only 11:30 in the morning. We've got food on us. How are we doing for water? Let's have a smoke while we just kind of gather everybody up here. I'm going to do as little running and sprinting as possible. Eat the salmon. Let's look to confuse as many of them as possible. We're making quite a nice tight-knit group here, which makes them a lot easier to lose. When they're less spread out, we can just pull one maneuver that confuses them all at once, you know? I don't really want to drag them towards the petrol station, but I also really don't want to go closer into the centre of town. We actually have a fairly proven route for losing people down here, which we will attempt right now. The rain will give us more cover as well. There's quite a few guys down the back here. But I don't think they can see us sneaking along the back here like this. It's quite nice. Now, bear in mind that our base could just be full of zombies. Doesn't look too bad. Yeah, there's people coming in through the windows over there. But we're in a reasonably fit state to fight here. Let's just try and pull these ones in. Oh no, 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 no. Come on, I hit you right in the head. And then you try and do that to me. I want to check my 6. This is getting quite intense. We just haven't had like a proper relaxing passage of play since the helicopter arrived, which is fairly normal. Are these all? There must be 4 bodies there. Yeah, okay. I really do like the lead pole. Like being able to store it on your back, but it being a one-handed weapon. It's a really nice combination of like traits for the weapon, and its damage is honestly decent. Let's have a look back inside here again. Like almost all... We've got work gloves on though, right? So I think we can pick up the broken glass. Our work gloves will lose condition. Spare screwdriver, don't mind if I do. Anyone in our kitchen want to come in and have fun? Okay, right, I think first things first. Fresh food in the fridge. Water. Alright, well, I think we've survived the helicopter. I think if we die now, we can't really blame the helicopter anymore. We just blame carelessness in general. That internal door is broken. I guess somebody got in through that window and busted through here. We should probably clear out the upstairs. Oh, some may have easily come up here. These doors are all okay, so they're not inside those rooms. Unless it's doing its cheeky respawning trick. Let's put the weird stuff that we picked up in here. And pop more sheet ropes down on the floor here when we need them. Now we've got this spare screwdriver, which actually we should really leave downstairs. But let's just look at the books we brought back. Which ones have we actually read? I can just go on the floor. Alright, let's read this one. Probably not with our back to the door while it's open. That's probably a mistake to be made there. Let's just pop Zoidberg down on the floor there. Well, actually, we don't even use that radio there. I'd like to pop Zoidberg on the table. Yeah, nice, nice. Okay, good. And then this radio we'll take downstairs with the screwdriver and just pop on the shelf ready for sorting, which we're now at that stage. I mean, I guess, to be honest, we should really just start barricading everything first. We definitely want that sledge. We are going to have to close out the stream in about 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. But we've made really good progress. I can see myself streaming more tonight, to be honest. I'm really like getting attached to this run now, which is great. It's all good fun. But we do want that sledgehammer. Wow, look, more coming in this side. Wow, quite a few coming in this side. Wow. Okay, we've still got work to do to secure the area. There's clearly a lot of fresh hordes in the area from the helicopter event that are hearing us now that we're back. Yeah, and there's more coming down, coming back up from the south. I think this amount we can probably just about deal with. The tiredness we're now feeling isn't great. Yeah, look, we're just not doing the same amount of damage as we once did. Short blunt has just leveled up though. Wow, that was really close. I totally ballsed up my fighting strategy there. What would be much better right now would be if we had a hunting knife. We don't. My mouse was doing, yeah, that was weird. That was weird and a bit scary. We can get some hits on here. Look at all these guys here as well. I want to check these 3 warehouses, so I don't really want to dump all these guys here. But we need to dump all these guys somewhere, and soon. I know, right? It's getting intense, isn't it? Oh, shit. We'll be alright. Okay. I don't like this one bit. What's that exertion saying? We're actually not too bad for exertion. Let's have a smoke. given the tiredness, I say we just go upstairs and sleep now. Kind of want to check this room is clear. And I want to check that there's still nobody coming from over there that followed us. Yeah. Time to sleep. Time to just straight up sleep. Nope, I can hear someone. The jump scares, bruv. I think we have to sleep now. We're too vulnerable if we don't. We've got a moment here we can kind of capitalize on. We're wet. That's okay though, I think. Okay, just getting the stress coming in, so we'll just have a smoke. Alright, not bad. Still a bit too panicked. Just wait for that to die down here. We're at normal starting weight now, 80 with a slight rise on it, which is nice. Sleep. Wakes up at 4:20 like an absolute boss. Alright. Let's just go in here for a second. Yeah, we've already seen that show. I thought we did. So I can go on the obsolete pile. Have a smoke. I don't really want to go downstairs until it's a bit lighter. It's a bit scary in the dark, not being able to see what's going on. And we want to take one cigarette pack, don't we? So yeah, regrettably, this is where I'm going to end the stream. I wish I could just carry on all afternoon, but I've got a child to collect from school, got a bit of standard work to do and that, so yeah, that concludes today's little episode. And what an episode it was. Like, we've survived the helicopter now. 8 days, 19 hours, 169 kills. Going strong. So it's really like the next stream, which probably will be this evening, because I'm just really feeling on a roll with this right now. So we'll probably do more streaming of Zomboid later on today. And it's probably just going to be base development now. It's going to be like boarding up all the windows downstairs, going out looking for a sledgehammer, see if we can get through those 3 sort of warehouse sort of shed type situations down south of the base, and see if we can find sledge, filling up on gas, maybe trying to find some more vehicles. But mostly, yeah, just boarding up the windows downstairs, just securing it, you know, and probably just lots more killing, because whenever the helicopter, like, that sort of week of gameplay, like, in-game time, the week after the helicopter is just all about just killing, just, like, doing laps of the area around your base, and just really getting a hold of it, you know. So we'll be doing lots of that. So yeah, so thanks very much for watching, one and all. Take care. Big ups to Crazy Kid. Big ups to Scraps. It was mad and fun. Safe. Glad you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, share with a friend. I'll see you soon. Safe, people. Take care. Peace.